relationship goes. This is kind of a new segment for me. I'm starting. Is love real? How many of y'all been in love and was like, oh, this is the one I love? And now y'all can't stand each other. You know what I'm saying? I love you. How many of y'all love the wrong person? How many of y'all been in love with the wrong person and you knew it was the wrong person? But you love that person. You just, I love you. Oh my God, I can't live with uh uh out you, and then boom, you find out that they're with somebody else while they were with you. You know what I'm saying? How many of y'all have loved somebody who's been cheating on you? This is so love. You ever love somebody who was just terrible? You ever love a terrible person? That's what they call a toxic relationship. No, none of y'all. All right. Well, just thought some of y'all might want to talk about things like this. You know what I mean, help you work out some of your day. Forget love, huh? Love sucks. That does suck. Love suck. You know what I love? Peace. So much I love peace. I love peace. Like I just love peace of mind. Like I don't love no woman like I love peace. And I've seriously loved some women before because I'm one of them, dudes who get hurt and write a song about you. I'm one of those dudes. You know what I'm saying? But that's what you used to do back in the day. You write a song about the girl who hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, everybody's hardcore. Everybody just doing whatever. Nobody's got no feelings. If you got feelings, you a simp. You know what I'm saying? All the women are mean as fire. All the guys are cold as ice. Nobody loves anybody because if you show one lick of love, it's it for you. You're weak. Constant exterior, that lie of being hard. If you don't have that lie in your life, then you're gonna get unfriended, unliked, unassociated with, because everything is online. So a lot of you people are making your money online, but online life is a lie. So you're living a facade because you want the likes, and the likes equal the lie. And the more likes you get, the more your life is a lie. Yeah. Until you get exposed. Then that lie crumbles your whole world like a deck of cards. And there goes your life. So the likes equal the lie that ends your life. That's the way you want to live. Nah, not me. I'd rather look for love than likes. And I'd rather live in the truth than a lie. But I'm old. You know what I'm saying? Nobody cares about what I want or like. I am not popular. I am not what's happening. And I'm okay with that. Because this is my truth. I'm old. I'm 50s. But this is my truth. I'm not living a facade. I'm not living in some fake world. I'm not living some phoniness. This is my truth. I'm not popular. I'm just not. I don't have a whole list of people to call upon to boost me up, go out and party and act a fool. Nah, my life's quiet. It's peaceful. Listen to that. Birds chirping. This is my life. I traded this quiet life. I traded it in for the constant clamoring of the phone, the false love of the people around me who turned on me, by the way. You know, they only liked you for what you can do for them, but they didn't love you. And as soon as you stop doing stuff for them, they jetted. So I'm like, okay, well, and this is women and men. You know, as soon as you can't produce for these women, they'll leave you. And they'll openly admit it. I'm leaving. I'm sorry, I can't be your friend. Like, we've known each other for years, 10, 15 years. But we not friends because I'm not, you know, giving you the D anymore. Yeah, yeah, that's it. I lost a few friends just like that. Like, I don't want to sleep with you. I'm sorry, I can't come around. Women really do that. You're not on top of them every 5 seconds. Deuces. You're like, dang, that's cruel. But that's the life. If you live in that life, you gotta expect that. See, eventually you get old, your back, your lower back starts talking to you, your knees, your joints. When that happens, you slow down. All that speedballing through life, you go from 100 miles an hour to zero. When you do, you start looking for something else to grab a hold of. You start wondering what all them fast women gone and all them fast brothers and star boys, where they at? They're gone. They, you slowed down, they kept going. That's it. We're not gonna slow down our life just to what? Who'd you think you were? You was what? Nah. We got what we wanted from you. That's time to go. That's what they do. Cold, isn't it? But it's the truth. We had fun. Don't write and don't call. Hey, how you doing? Click. Literally, this is stuff I've gone through. Hey, I was just wondering. Click. How you doing? Well, my back has been click, click. It's not cold. I'm good. Somebody asked me today, why am I not dating anyone? Everybody's so cold. They cold. Everybody's frozen on the inside. And instead of worrying about satisfying people, I'm not worried about satisfying people no more. Some things I can't do, I can't run anymore. Not at the speed I used to. I don't have the energy to be jumping up and down on some woman like I used to. It was fun back then, but man, that isn't what God had for me. And I was godly back then, like, this is wrong. But there was some women I was just so into. I was like, oh, sweet God, can I marry her? And he was like, nope. And do I miss them legs? Oh, sweet heavens, yes. Don't get it twisted. Do I miss those bodies? Oh my goodness. You have no idea. I dated some gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous women. Do I miss them? Absolutely. But I don't miss what comes with them. I don't miss what comes with them. I don't miss the problems. I don't miss fighting with God about them either, because I used to fight with the Lord about them to try to justify. And the word says, a way may seem right to a man, but in the end, it's death. God was just like, I'm strong, I'm young. I won't be by myself. It's Saturday. The club's open. Ooh, uh, uh, ooh, 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 yeah. Oh, girl. Check 'em out. God was like, come out from among them. I was like, but these are where the honeys is at. These is where the sugar shacks are. He's like, you better get on up out of there. I was like, jam on it. He's like, nah, you got to come on out of there. Set me aside by myself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, Lord, I'm like this, Lord, please please don't try to set me up with somebody I don't like. Like, I don't even want to look at, like, I'm unattracted to. Because God does stuff like that. If your soul, I'm kind of like, oh, okay. But I'm like, you know what? I'd rather be by myself than have you set me up with somebody. Because he'll give you that option. The word says he will. You know, Paul said, I wish you were all like me, but if you must, you know, have sex, then get married. Better to marry than to burn. I mean, like this, I don't want no woman I don't like looking at. Because I'm not doing that. So, I'd rather be by myself. But do the four walls close in? Yeah, they close in. Oh my God, this phone. Do the four walls close in? Absolutely. So, just love. Love is a hard thing, man. Even when you do have somebody, love is a battle. It's a fight. You know, I was talking to a young lady today. She said, "What is wrong with my phone? This is ridiculous." She said that she was married to a guy. And maybe I should read what this says. Welcome to. Okay. She said she was married to a guy, and while she was married to him, she says, everything became, it was no his or hers anymore. It was ours, and she didn't like it. I don't think marriage is for me because I like being alone too much. I like the quiet. I don't like what America has done to the male. It makes them think like everything we do is bad. You're a man, you're bad. Women are all good. Women can do just crazy stuff. You know, women are good, men are bad. If you got a penis, you're bad. Little these. That's what these crazies will have you believe. You're a guy, you're bad. You do bad stuff. You're good. Little girls don't do anything wrong. Women don't do nothing wrong. Women don't do nothing wrong. Women are good. Guys are bad. Women ain't out here. These school teachers, these female school teachers. When they were young, something happened to them, so they get to go free after they commit heinous crimes with these high school kids. But the male, if he does it, oh, he has to live under a bridge or something. Give the woman her job, taking her child. But do you see a bunch of women living under a bridge? No. But you got men literally lots. There's like whole communities of just men where They can't get a job. They can't. But the women commit these same crimes, and they're allowed to flaunt in front of. They go back to their husbands. They go back to their. Uh, oh, see that society. The American woman has destroyed America. She's just destroying it. The European woman is just destroying. Not all, because there's some. I gotta give it to them. There's some white women out there that are just like, you guys are really hurting us. But the few who are doing it are really creating such a rift between possible loved ones. And even guys who just haven't done anything, they don't even know what in the hell you're talking about. These guys are just being hemmed up. The police are just busting in doors. You did this, and then these guys got to spend all of this money just to prove that they're innocent. Due process is a lie. It is a There is no you're innocent until proven guilty. Absolute. Tell that to the police when they're breaking your door down. It's you're guilty until you can pay for your innocence. That's what it is. You pay for your innocence. If you don't pay for your innocence with money, you pay for your innocence with time. You pay for your innocence now. It's not no guilty till proven. Somebody can, oh, you did this? Oh my goodness. It's the scariest thing in the world for some white woman to blame something on you that you didn't do. White women have caused so much death. So much death. Black Wall Street. You know why Black Wall Street went down and 3,000 people lost their lives? You know why? A white woman. That's exactly why. Medgar Evers, white woman. Cuba Gooding Jr., say it with me, white woman. They're taking Cuba Gooding Jr. down, and he was married to a white woman. Cuba, not Cuba. No, not the little retarded boy. Not Cuba, man. Pearl Harbor, Cuba. You had me at hello, Cuba. You taking down Cuba? Come on, man. Ricky, not Cuba. Ah, nah, you can't have Cuba, man. White woman. Some white woman said he touched her. That was it. No proof. She followed him, or she knew who he was. Followed him around at a party or whatever, and she said he did something that he didn't. And even if he did touch you, whatever, you know, you followed him around. White woman. Ah, love sucks. It does. I dated a couple of white women and they were cool. I had some cool white women in my life. But I told one white woman, older white woman too, like white woman. These are the white women I date aren't white wannabe black women. They know exactly what they are. They're lily white women who just love some dark chocolate. I ain't mad at your girl, but nonetheless, was she would come around me. You know, when she come into town, take me out to eat. You know what I'm saying? Take me out to eat. You know, she was courting me. She was courting me basically, and then she was like, you know, we was in a hotel room. This was I don't know, 10 or so years ago, and she came on to me, and I told her, I said, listen, I think I know what you're doing, but you have to understand that I am scared. I'm afraid right now. I'm in a hotel room with a white woman, and nobody else is here. You could say anything. You know, this is supposed to be sexy to you, but I'm a black man. I'm a big black man. I'm a little. I'm not sure if you're all up here, because you got to be all up here before we start getting biblical. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to take the chance. And I didn't turn down a couple white chicks just for that reason. Like, boy, if I put it on you, for one, I ain't gonna be sweet. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You gonna be a changed woman. But if I do that, I'm looking at do some time just because I put it on you. And the white woman told me, she said, exactly where you're coming from. She said, you're right. You know, uh, white women they do this. They set black men up, and all this other stuff. And after we had a conversation, then we was able to move forward. But other than that, I told her, I said, I'm sure she had to make me feel secure. I'm the guy. Usually the guy has to pet the woman in some kind of way to stroke her ego to make her, drop the panties. No, the role is reversed when you're looking at 30 years. Looking at those numbers of prison, those prison numbers, and how many black men are in jail for somebody said that you didn't do. How many guys are they exonerating now? And you find out that they did 25 years for something they didn't do. The Central Park Five, years for something they didn't do for some white woman. So I have every right to be shook. You know, I had every right to question her sanity because leave out of there after having a grand consensual time. And next thing you know, 5-0's at my door. So, love sucks. She ended up being one of the coolest people I ever met. Now she's married to some, old white dude. She's an older woman anyway. But it's a gamble every time. You don't know what this chick is gonna say. But the last white woman I dealt with, she was cool till she wasn't. She got upset at me. I left her crib. I never heard her again. That was it. She didn't want to talk to me. And I'm like, you know what? I'm glad I see you're crazy now. But her family was cool too. But when it was over, it was over. So I'm glad I'm safe instead of sorry. Anyways, love sucks, man. You guys got to be careful. Take it easy. It's your boy Tom. God loves you, and so do I.